What?
Good afternoon, guys. We've got no mics, so we'll just take a show of hands and we'll come to as many of you as we can. We'll start with Ben, please.
First of all, your thoughts on the performance of your players?
Really good. From the minute one until the end. We make an incredible, intense game against a top side, and we improve our game from the last game we play against them 3 days ago. So next round, FA Cup, next competition. So happy to still be there.
You spoke a couple of weeks ago about the players coming back from the World Cup having a better rhythm than those that didn't go, but obviously today Riyad was excellent, to be honest. I guess he's got his rhythm back.
Yeah, maybe Riyad has a problem to come back for the summertime, the holidays, not for the World Cup. Yeah, the quality from Riyad is it's everything. He loves to play football. He helped us to break the game because it was really good, but always 0-0 always can happen, and a fantastic free kick. And he played an outstanding game, playing wider, played in more narrow. So yeah, good game.
Hi Ben. I was wondering if you can offer your memory of Gianluca Vialli.
Yeah. Well, of course, on behalf of Manchester City, for his wife, kids, a huge hack. Difficult to find a more charismatic person. I was lucky to meet him in a golf course with his foundation, Vialli Mauro. Like I'm pretty sure Massimo Mauro continue his legacy. For the rest, so how live you realize how, as a football player, as a live, I know how, I would say, take care of his body, his life and everything, and you realize that at the end our life is a coin. Sometimes go on one side, sometimes go to the other. The example he found. I want to say thank you, honestly, to the Italian national team, especially Roberto Mancini, for in the last years be involved in the national when they won the Euro and be part of that, because I know that he make him feel alive, make him feel I am still part of there. It's difficult to find a person who can talk like I'm talking about, the charisma that he has, unstoppable. Yeah, the last time I remember in a golf course in Mallorca, we played and we arrived late one day. We were hungry together and we started to eat cheese and salami and all these kind of things with a bottle of wine. It was an incredible conversation. And that explained me how I was fighting. And unfortunately, it was, passed away a few days ago, but I saw, a sky here these weeks in Italy, the reactions. It does happen because he was absolutely something unique. Will not be forgotten. We have to remember with a big smile because what he has done in our lives better, and the same on behalf for all organization, Man City, not this club, all the clubs. So for his family, friends, a huge hack.
Okay.
Right.
It's difficult to go back to the game after that, but in terms of Julian and Alvarez coming back today, João Cancelo, Walker, Phil Foden, like Ben said about Mahrez coming back. After the World Cup, are things starting to settle down now? I know you've talked about body language and things like that. Is everything starting to get a bit more settled? Well,
I would say the first half in London against Chelsea, like it was just 3 days ago, maybe we could say it's not settled. So every game is a proof. Listen, against Everton was much better game than we play in London and Chelsea, and we draw against Everton and we lose again. We won against Chelsea. So, but I had the feeling that we have an incredible human beings and players, and everyone has to realize what we have to do because we know each other quite well. It's 7 seasons together. But when we play at home in this way, in this incredible hungry to go to pick up the ball, don't give them time to think about it, because if you give them time to Kovacic, to Jorginho, to Koulibaly, they contact with Mason Mount, they contact with Gallagher, Harris can run. They didn't have time, and when that's happened, it's because we are alive. Normally, the quality of the players was there, but you as a manager, you realize something is dropping when this kind of actions that today we have done, we don't do it. And it's easy for me for the next game in Southampton. I said, this is who we are. I will see a few clips, and I said, look how we go at everyone. And they know the guy who doesn't do it, it doesn't matter the name, will be struggle to play with us. And this is the reason why after 6 or 7 years together, still we are in the competitions, we are fighting every game, being there. And this is what you have to continue to do.
When Riyad wasn't playing as much at the start of the season, you said that maybe he had to rediscover his love for the game again. Did you think that he'd lost that a little bit and now it's back? It seems like it's back. How has he really found that?
He never lost his. He loves to play football. But if Riyad is sitting here, I would say to him, if the way he's training, he was playing is the same like right now. Even when we were in Qatar, in Abu Dhabi a few days in the preseason, it was the same. It absolutely was not the same. I was completely fair. Riyad in important games is a fantastic player. I know how important it is. But I wonder Riyad, the last game didn't play from the beginning in the Stamford Bridge, and the impact he was incredible. And he's the same guy, not the same guy, same person, but different guy. Like when Aston Villa didn't play, he came on and we draw. So then it depends on them. And when they play in this way and they say, can complain, I can say, yeah, you're right. You deserve to play, but I didn't do it. But before, cannot complain because he's not playing in the level that he's playing right now. And sometimes I had to let them see in their own mirror who they are. Because, of course, in a long career, many years, there are up and downs. And Riyad was playing here because it's not just about the quality. We're discuss about the quality from Riyad, come on. But there is more in football. You have to do more in football. And now he's playing, since we came back after World Cup, he's playing really, really well.
Last couple of guys to do, Dave, and then Paul, please.
Graham Potter's obviously going through a difficult spell at Chelsea. As a manager, you admire, you said you admire the way he plays the game. How much sympathy do you have? And he said that he needs time like you had in your first year, like Jurgen had, Mikel Arteta had at Arsenal. How much sympathy do you have with him?
Yeah, he's right. He's right. I would say with Boehly that it was a pleasure to meet him, so give him time. I know in the big clubs the results are important, but I would say give him time. So I think Graham, the second half is what he is. So what he has done in Brighton was outstanding. So, but all the manager, we need time. He's right. So we need time for season. Well, in Barcelona, didn't have reason because they had Messi there. So that's why I don't need 2 seasons, and 1 is enough. Yeah, everyone's in it. But yeah, to play against City when we are in this level, in Carabao Cup or here we face, in this level is not easy, not for Graham, for Chelsea, for any team.
Hi, Pep. What were your impressions of Julian's performance today, particularly
That's
how
good.
He linked up with the rest of the attack?
I missed this happiness before the World Cup. It was a little bit sad. Not sad, a little bit down because we didn't play much, but I think helped us a lot the World Cup, the way. Wow, today Julian feel Riyad as well, you know, the Bernardo, the way we went there, how aggressive we were. It was like we contaminate, you know. It was addictive for the people from behind, and Julian is a master. It was a person to score a goal. He played really, really well. And I said many times, so when we are now, right now, still we are in 4 competitions, we need all the squad. So. And everyone is humble to accept the minutes to help the team. They will be more than welcome to be part of this fantastic club and fantastic team.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.